Hey guys, it's Tara, Monster High Love Me, and today Megan has arrived. You know what time it is. We're gonna go to my package box to go and get her, and we're gonna unbox her. I also did film my reaction to the Megan movie, like you guys asked me to. That we're gonna work somewhere into the video. I do have timestamps down below if you just want to skip around. But yeah, let's go out and go get her. Oh, got my rain boots on. It's a nice day out. It's still summer. No, it's spring. We haven't even reached summer yet, but it's sprinkling a little bit, but the weather is nice. We got Miss Coquette with me. She has rain all over her pretty face. Oh, look at you. You look so pitiful with so much water. Okay, the flowers are also blooming. It's so beautiful. Okay, well, last time I opened this, my address was front and center, so maybe I shouldn't on camera, but it's in here. We are here. So I believe she sold out in just 2 hours for fan club members, but she's still available for public release. So if you still want to get her, I have my collabs link in the description if you want. But she definitely is selling better than the previous Skullector. I mean, with the Lost Boys, they didn't even sell out for fan club members. So the fact that she did in 2 hours, I mean, that's pretty good. I mean, compared to the first ones though, that would sell out instantly. I mean, the sales aren't what they used to be, but also we don't know exactly how much they stock, which I would love to get stocking numbers. I believe one time I heard the number 30,000, but that was like 2 years ago, and I think they were talking about Dracula, but that was like the first time and only time I ever heard of an actual number about how much they stocked. I would love to know like how they dictate how much they think they're gonna sell, and if they stock Skullectors at different amounts, which they must, right? And obviously for Creep Productions they stock different amounts because the Werecats, I mean, they literally stocked nothing. I don't know if anyone knows where to find those numbers, or if you have like an in with Mattel, send them my way because I would love to know. So can we talk about the fact that she literally shipped in less than 24 hours? Before the public release even went live, she was already shipped heading my way because I got her during the fan club release, which, by the way, I did film me buying Megan. You guys really liked me filming the Lost Boys, like me getting the Lost Boys Skullector, so I did it again. And yeah, I'll show that now. Hello, good morning. I'm in the middle of getting ready, but we have to buy Megan first, so that's what we're doing before I leave. I'm going to the mall early, I know, but I just don't like being around a lot of people, so I try and go early in the day. Let's see how much time we got. I gotta go to Lush to stock up on skincare products, which is why I'm going out. I gotta drive a little bit out of my way. I'm going to Bellevue Square, but that's where Lush is because I'm not driving all the way to South Center Mall, so. Sold out. Huh, yeah, right. Let me refresh. There we go. Yeah, I was like, this girl did not sell out instantly. Boom. Waiting queue. We got her. Good. Thank you. Okay. Again, $79.73. This girl is expensive, but let's spend more money at the mall, I guess. Alright, we are on our way. It shouldn't be too long of a drive. Alright, I need a drink. Oh boy, it's looking pretty busy. It is still so incredibly busy. There's so many people here. And it's not even noon. I stopped into Macy's. They have a little toy section and they just have one sad little Claudine. Look at that. And oh, there it is. But I honestly could just live here on like forever. You can smell the aroma from across the mall. What do they have? New face and body scrubs. Okay. I actually did get quite a bit from Lush and I haven't even dug into it yet. Do you guys want a little haul? I'll include it in this timestamp if you want to skip it because I don't blame you, but I selfishly want to show you what I got. And you guys said you guys like me showing parts of my day and just other things besides Monster High, so selfishly I'm taking advantage of that. This is probably the best thing that I have ever smelled in my life. It's the Super Milk hair conditioner. If you're on like Lush, TikTok, like on that side of TikTok, you probably have seen everyone and their mother talk about this. It smells absolutely amazing. I also got the Posh Chocolate gift set, which, oh my god. Twilight is my favorite Lush scent, but Posh Chocolate I think is gonna become my number one because this smells like you just poured like brownie batter on yourself. Like, do you know those like cosmic brownies from Little Debbie? This smells exactly like that. It also comes with a massage bar in that scent. You just rub it all over yourself and it makes you look glistening, makes you smell amazing. But it comes with the shower gel and the lotion. In the shower, like, this literally is like brownie batter. I also got the Relax gift set. I like buying the gift sets because they're just like little presents. But this is just of my favorite scent. The Twilight Bath Bomb is absolutely stunning in the water. So beautiful. It smells like lavender. Shower gel, beautiful bubble bar, more body lotion, and I got a full size of the Sleepy body lotion because it is just that good. I also love the packaging of Lush products because, like, I love black and this just matches my aesthetic. Okay, Lush haul is over. Let's unbox M3GAN. Let's just put on like all this stuff. I recently just posted my song rankings. I did one for G1 songs and G3. You guys did not like it, and I was so shocked when I was reading the comments. Obviously some of you guys agreed with me and you were like, oh, we share the same, but like a lot of you guys were like, never rank again, which was so insane to me because I thought like my opinions were of the majority. Like, me putting Fright Song at number 1, like, how could you put any other Monster High song, even if it's not your favorite song? The Fright Song, for what it did, for what it catapulted, is regarded as one of the best theme songs. Definitely for a doll brand, but like ever. Like, of course I was gonna put it at number 1. I'm shocked that you guys were not vibing with that. Also, you guys were like, how could you put Boo York so low? And I'm like, well, look at the other songs that I placed above it. Like, It Can't Be Over, Hello, literally the best breakup song in history. Empire, also amazing. Like, yeah, I think that's better than Boo York. It doesn't mean it makes Boo York a bad song. Like, I think all of those songs were amazing. For G3, I didn't really get much pushback, other than people just saying, like, all these songs suck. So, and that, of course, I never take, like, personally or anything, because, I mean, some people just see G3 and they automatically hate anything that goes with that. So, I mean, whatever. I'm sure if you're in the Monster High community, you've been refreshing your phone, refreshing the Monster High page to see when Elvira is coming out, if there is any news on that. Like, it was just Friday the 13th, and not only was there not a release, but no announcement or anything. But email we did get from Mattel Creations was, oh my god, they're having a 20% off sale on select dolls. Wow, I get to have 20% off of the Squid Game Skullector that nobody else wanted? Thank you! That was exactly what I wanted. Like, it's not a favor to us for Friday the 13th. You just need to get rid of excess inventory. Oh, look at her. We still have the rest of the month to get Elvira, and the reason why everyone is so particular about this month is because when she was first found out about, like when we first got news on her, she was considered to be a Pride doll, and June is Pride month. So it's like, okay, there's only like, what, 15 days left of this month? When is she releasing? Ooh, I cannot wait to do some up close shots of this box because I'm noticing some Easter eggs. I definitely do want to talk about the new Monster High live action movie that's in the works, but I think I'm going to do some up close shots first, open her, and then we can get into that along with some other things and my reaction to the M3GAN movie. Okay, so let's move the Lush stuff. We already did the haul and the root beer. This causes me problems every single time I film, but I'm so excited to take a bath later. Okay, so if you haven't seen M3GAN, it stands for Model 3 Generative Android, or M3GAN for short. And if you look closely, so we have some serial numbers, but there's some skeletons mixed in there. That's how on the outlet, you can kind of see it. There's the skeletons instead of the regular holes or whatever they're called. And then in the carpet on the back of the box, we have so many skeletons here. What else? Oh, you should probably run. I also have some other sayings like "nice to meet you, Katie." I still don't understand why they spell it like this. Like in Mean Girls, that should be Caddy. Anyway, colors and decorations may vary. You don't say. What's at the top? Oh no. Oh, what does that say? A friendship has evolved. I think that's what's on the movie poster. Do you want to hang out? Is there anything at the bottom? No. When you open the box, we just got some more. Oh, what does this say? She's more than just a toy. She is family. This without the nose is so creepy. I can't wait to unbox her and see how she looks in person without the mask. Some may call it overly possessive me in a relationship, but I just call it being responsible. Again, me trying to gaslight myself. Any unsettling lifelike mannerisms, that's just the work of generative AI. It's not like a computer program can be dangerous. Quite the opposite. In fact, I have so many emergent capabilities just wait to being discovered. Isn't that fun? You and I are going to be together forever, and that is a promise. Now, I had problems with M3GAN. You'll see that in my movie reaction, but I am living for the unhingedness. Unfortunately, see myself a little bit in her, but we won't talk about that. This is very much giving create a monster, but we got the lab, recalibrating response model. What else we got in here? Is that a doll? Partly. Oh my god, I didn't even notice this at first. A diary! Oh wait, can we see what's written there? Can anyone read that? Is that legible? Legible? Is that a word? Eligible. Nope, that's not it either. Legible. That's the word. Skullector headphones. Let's unbox her and take off her face. So as you know, I did see the movie. I started watching it right when they announced that she was coming out and not Elvira. I do always like to see the movie that we get Skullectors of, just because I like to be able to know all the references and then talk about them when I do my video. But yeah, I asked you guys if you wanted a little reaction video and you did. So let me play that right now. All right, we got my little candle warmer going. The vibes are immaculate. Okay, so today we're going to watch the M3GAN movie for the first time. I have only seen like the memes of the dancing scene. I don't know why that happens, where it is in the movie. It makes me feel like it's going to be a horror comedy rather than just a horror. Also, it's PG-13, so I'm not expecting much like graphic gore or anything. I'm interested to see the context of whatever that scene is. And let's just watch it together. You guys are on my vanity right now. If you wanted to know, this is what you're resting on right here. Let's give her a watch. Okay, her parents died. That's how the movie starts. Let's go. Oh my god, is this in Seattle? That skyline looks familiar.
Hi, M3GAN. I'm Katie. It's nice to meet you, Katie. Ooh, I like that jacket. Where'd you get it?
She sounded like Twyla when she said jacket. I like that jacket.
That's a great question, Katie. It's actually caused by the difference in temperature.
This is like if ChatGPT were a person.
Right? Flush the toilet. Wash your hands.
I'm sorry, you need a robot AI to tell you when to flush the toilet and wash your hands? What has this world come to? Oh my god, the dog is dragging M3GAN. Oh my god. Oh, come on. I can already see where this is going. She's gonna kill the dog. In every horror movie, why does the dog have to die? Amityville Horror, dog dies. The Conjuring, dog dies. Can we just get one movie where the dog lives? Just one? Oh god. Ugh, fuck M3GAN for that. So the movie is in Seattle, okay. There's no way this girl is singing right now.
M3GAN, turn off.
Why did you do that? M3GAN, turn on.
Because I'm trying to...
Can I just say, this is a complete ripoff of the 2019 Chucky remake. Like, where Chucky is the AI bot helper, like it bonds with the child, they become protective over each other, AI becomes murderous, kills the pet. Chucky literally kills the cat in that movie. There's also a scene where the Chucky AI is singing. That, like, plot for plot point, like, this is a complete ripoff.
Careful. Spiky.
Boys that age are literally spawns of Satan.
Oh, so you're not gonna play with me?
No. Do not tell me. I don't want to say what I thought that boy was going to do to M3GAN, but that made me very uncomfortable. I'm glad the little boy died. That's a wild sentence, but he deserved it. There is no way that this girl is singing Titanium. I cannot take this girl seriously. Oh my god, this is gonna be the iconic scene. What are you? This is so out of pocket. But I'm kind of living for it though. Like, there was no reason for her to do that, but you know, she's like, I'm gonna kill you, but first I'm gonna slay a little bit. I'm gonna do my little dancey and then we'll proceed. Why did they put that in there? That felt so different, like the tone of that from the rest of the movie. I liked it though. Why is this girl always getting choked in movies? If you've seen Get Out, you know. You just chainsawed off her hair? Oh, girl, you are not looking cute. I can't with this girl. Okay, the child being the one to defeat the AI robot, again, literally exactly like 2019 Chucky. And this teases the sequel. The M3GAN AI still lives on. Wow. Okay. So my thoughts on the movie. I did give it 4 stars on Letterboxd, and I have talked about Letterboxd in the past. No, you guys cannot have it. I literally give you guys access to like every single social media that I have, but Letterboxd and Pinterest. But I just need to keep something to myself. You guys even have my Spotify, okay? Let's not get greedy. I just write like really detailed reviews on things, and I have very personal lists, and there's no way that I can make that private, so I just can't give you guys my account, okay? I'm sorry. I literally share everything else with you. I give it 4 stars. That is being generous, but like, I didn't dislike the movie. It's just something that I've seen before. I did see the trailer for the second M3GAN movie, which is why we're even getting this doll to promote the sequel. It looks like they're leaning way more into comedy for the sequel and more into like the Gen Z girl boss humor. Like, they definitely had a little bit of that in the first one, but after seeing like TikTok's reaction to the first one, they really, I think, are leaning heavily into that. Like, I'll tune in for the second one, but I'm not like so excited to see it, if you know what I mean. Now that she's out of the box, something that I'm immediately noticing, this is like very reminiscent of having like an old G1 doll that can't stand up straight. Like, why? Like, normally, like with my Lost Boys Skullector, I have it on my bed, but like she was like stiff, like you could not, but this is like, what's going on here? Why are her limbs so loose? I will say I am very happy with her hair. Of course I need to brush it out, but you know, I haven't had the best luck with doll hair lately. This is looking pretty good. I want to say it's not really that accurate to the movie. I feel like obviously like in the movie her hair is shorter, but they always do longer hair on the doll, so I don't mind. But I feel like it's more blonde. In the movie, it's more like honey blonde, right? I remember watching the movie and being like, oh, it kind of looks like my hair. And I'm already getting comments of people saying that I look like M3GAN. Guys, enough. Stop. I will never make another video again. Do not tell me that I look like M3GAN. No, I'm not mad. I'm just being silly. But it's a pattern that happens when anytime I'm next to an image or a doll that has slightly light colored hair, I always get compared to it. Or like anything with green eyes. I mean, she has blue eyes, so I guess I'm in the clear there. So I have not touched this mask yet, so you and I will find out together how this works. So let's see. Oh yeah, the ears too. That's a crazy difference. Do we just pop it off? How does this? Oh! Wow, girl is crazy looking. Yeah, that is definitely nuts. Imagine if the M3GAN Skullector just came out and it was just like this. The fact that we get this underneath is so cool. Who designed this doll? Was this Rebecca Shipman? I feel like if Rebecca Shipman designed this doll, I would be seeing a lot more Instagram stories of her promoting this one like she did with the Lost Boys. Oh wait, oh my god, I literally have the certificate of authenticity right here. Rebecca Shipman. Okay, so she did design it. I'm gonna do close-ups in a second, but I made a TikTok already on M3GAN when the photos first came out, and I asked you guys, you know, like, how are we displaying her with or without the mask? And you guys gave me a lot of good ideas, like using glue dots on her hands to kind of attach the mask. I hope that wouldn't cause any problem and like rub anything off if I chose to take it off. I actually do have glue dots somewhere in my home, but like putting a glue dot on her hand and then just displaying it kind of like half on, half off, that would be interesting. Okay, girly pops, we're getting up close and personal. First, we're gonna do the mask on, but just wanted to show some details. Would it be a dress without skullets everywhere? Nope, it wouldn't. I did see someone ask, why is M3GAN dressed like a Russian schoolgirl? You know, that is a good question. I wonder the same. We got, oh, so the same pattern that's on the boxes on the tights. And then for the shoes, we have the little cutter, which, I mean, this is kind of a little underwhelming. I feel like there were other things that you can do, like the heels of, but this one, I mean, this orange does really stand out and not really in a good way. I do wish they would have done something different. I do get the reference. It's, you know, the robot that finally defeats M3GAN. However, he's black and with orange accents, not completely orange. This coloring choice is an interesting one. If they had to do a solid color, I would have rather it been black because it would have been more cohesive, or maybe just not do the object heels at all. Let's take off this mask. Can I do it one-handed? I don't think I can. Oh, I indeed could not do it one-handed, but this is just like a plastic mask that clips into place here. And oh girl, she looks definitely insane without this. But that's kind of where it clicks into place. Then, of course, this is like her bag, which is more just like her toy, and that is just what Katie plays with in the beginning of the movie and what causes her parents to get in an accident. Of course, the certificate of authenticity. I did want to talk about the new Monster High live action movie that's happening. A lot of people are just hearing about it for the first time. We actually heard that this was happening like over a year ago. I actually think June of 2024 is when we heard about this first, and that was when we found out that 𝘭𝘵𝘅𝘍𝑚𝑛, I think I'm saying that right, 𝘭𝘭𝘵𝘅𝘍𝑚𝑛 or Goldsman. We'll just say 𝘭𝘵𝘍 for the sake of this video. But we found out that he was the one that was going to be writing the script and producing the movie. We did not have a director then. We do have a director now, and it is the director of the M3GAN movie, both the M3GAN movie and the sequel, which I think are his only directing projects, or at least the only like known ones. I'm curious on how they settled on the director and if they knew that they were going to do a Skullector collab beforehand, or if that had something to do with it. Regardless of what you think about the M3GAN movie, I mean, it is popular. A lot of people do like it. So he does and has shown that he can make a movie that people like. What is more impressive though is the fact that 𝘭𝘵𝘍 is writing the script, because he has won like Oscars and Golden Globes, and his daughters are fans of the franchise. He said that they have been obsessed with the dolls, so that gives me hope, because that means his daughters are probably whispering in his ear about some certain things. I believe his children are adults or like older kids, so you know, they're a fan of G1, not like G2 or G3. Not that this movie is going to be of those generations. They didn't even say that this movie was going to be G1 based. They just said based on the dolls, and they're taking the IP in a completely different direction. So when a lot of people heard that this was not affiliated with the Nickelodeon live action movies, they were thinking, oh, this means it's going to be G1. Does not mean that. But I think it's closer to that than it would be ever for G3. And obviously G2, I mean, who the hell cares about G2? So now that the director has been announced, now we can look out for casting announcements. So with the Nickelodeon live action movies, we got the casting announcement before they even started filming. So I'm guessing that's going to be the same with this as well. They normally do that with all movies just to get the hype out there, especially if they're going to be casting like named, like known actresses. And there has been no like leaks or rumors yet. There's obviously been tons of fan casting. Now, do I think Zendaya is going to be playing Claudine, Sydney Sweeney is going to be playing Laguna? No. I definitely think we could be seeing a lot of known faces, like, I don't know, A-list. I mean, this is Universal. They have the budget for it. This isn't Nickelodeon. But I think they may be skewing younger. I don't know. We don't know the rating for this movie. I mean, I would love if it was PG-13, but that's not likely. Like, I don't think they're going to be casting like 30-year-olds for these roles. I mean, hey, we'll see. For the first article that Variety put out in 2024, they said that this was going to be a theatrical release, meaning that this movie will be playing in theaters. How crazy. Whether this movie does good or bad, any movie that's playing in theaters is going to get tons of press. So I think this is really going to catapult Monster High. And with this movie, well, I was gonna say with this movie means toys, but for the Nickelodeon live actions, we didn't get toys, but this is Universal, so we probably are gonna get toys from this, dolls meaning. But anyways, what I'm saying is I think this is really going to put a lot more eyes on Monster High. More people are going to be getting into the dolls, which I hope means that they'll stock more. Like, sure, we're not really having a problem getting the Skullectors now, but that doesn't mean we won't in the future. But I think this is going to get a lot of new people interested to Monster High. There's been no details on like filming locations or when they're starting to film. Something to look out for is the casting. That should be coming out relatively soon because they did announce the director, so I mean, casting is next. Okay, I think we're done for the day. My mood is kind of off. I think I'm hiding it in this video well, but I was crying a lot earlier. I watched Materialists in theaters, and I'm not one to get super emotional in movies, but this one really got me. Like, I did not cry during The Notebook. I did cry during Titanic, but not when Jack dies, but when she throws the heart of the ocean away and she reunites with Jack in heaven on the ship. That's when I cry. But anytime else, like, there's lots of times where people say they like cry during movies, and I'm like, how were you crying over that? That doesn't make sense. But for Materialists, that like really got me. I'm a Cancer, so I'm very moved by declarations of love and tough romantic relationships. I wouldn't say the movie is for everybody, so I wouldn't recommend it for everybody. Celine Song, who's the director, has a very interesting way of filmmaking. I think that's why she got nominated for an Oscar for it, because she has lots of long takes and long silences and pauses, which adds to the tension and the realism. And it was a love triangle movie. Dakota Johnson, which if you guys followed my watching 50 Shades of Grey movies for the first time on Instagram, you know I was not a big fan of her and in those movies, but I was surprised by her. But clearly the standouts were the men in terms of acting. I mean, Pedro Pascal and Chris Evans. It was a love triangle movie, and I really loved it. Again, it's not for everybody, but it really warmed my heart, and I was happy with who she ended up with. Again, it's controversial, but it made me happy. But anyway, I think that's gonna close it out for today's video. As always, I will say that I'm mostly active on my Instagrams. These two have my Amazon link lists in the description for Amazon doll listings. By far, my YouTube comment sections are my favorite to look through because you guys are so personal with your comments and I love talking with you. So I'm excited to see what you guys thought about this video. I love you so much and goodbye.